Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Morgan again. I'm here today. I'm here to put across a story that concern women, both women and men. It's about relationships. You know, there was once a lady who had a friend, a very close friend. They were more like sisters, and they lived together from childhood. They grew up together. They virtually do everything together. And then one day, one of the lady saw a guy, a very handsome, young, hard-working gentleman that she fell in love with, but she couldn't find the edge to approach this guy, to tell this guy her feelings. But then she told a friend, the sister, that I've seen this guy, this handsome, young, hard-working guy that I'm in love with. Once they were walking, just taking a stroll, and then they met this guy. So when they met this guy, she told her, this is the guy I always talk about. I'm in love with this guy. But then he hasn't seen me. He hasn't noticed my feelings for him. So as they talked, the guy passed by and greeted them. So when the guy greeted them, he looked at the other one who never had any interest in him. And he rather developed interest in the one who never had interest in him. So one day, that other lady who never had interest in this handsome guy was working on a farmland. Then this young man happened to be passing by, saw her working. He asked to help her. She agreed. He helped her. And then that was how it started. He proposed to her. They started a relationship. And then this girl came and then told a friend that this guy has proposed to me. He said he want to marry me. And this friend of hers, who was in love with this guy, but the guy never noticed her, was happy for her, but in a way she was pretending to be happy for her, thinking that her own friend or her own sister betrayed her. So she hated the sister from that very day. All the love she had for her as a friend and a sister died that very day. And she took hatred for her. She pretended to be the good sister and friend she is. And then she went to a ritualist, asked the ritualist to tie the friend's womb so that the friend can never have a child for this handsome guy. The friend suffered in this relationship. She suffered. The mother-in-law mistreated her because she can't bear a child for the son. She treated her so badly, but the love that was existing between these two people was so strong that nothing, absolutely nothing, could break them up. They framed her up. They put all sorts of allegations on her, but they never stop loving each other. The more they do, the more the love that they had grows stronger. So one day, this same friend who initially was in love with this guy, but the guy was never in love with her, advised her that why don't you allow your husband to have another wife to give birth to him so that your mother-in-law can stop mistreating you, because all she's looking for is grandchildren. So she took the advice of the friend to say, since you give me this advice and you are my best friend, I want you to do this favor for me. So I want you to come marry my husband, sleep with my husband, so that my husband would impregnate you, then you bear children for my husband. The friend agreed, knowing very well that she's so desperate for this guy, knowing very well that if she can get that opportunity, she can stand to destroy her own friend, somebody she call a sister, and then take over her marriage. She got married into the family. She got pregnant, not knowing the pregnancy was for another guy. And then she imposed this pregnancy on this guy that the friend was married to. Now, what happened was she strategized every plan to destroy the relationship between the friend and then the husband. But the love that was existing between them was never going to allow anything that she planned to happen. She put a poison in the mother-in-law's food in a way to frame up the sister up, the first wife of this guy up. But because of the love that was existing between them, it never happened. Now the father of the child that she was carrying keep threatening her to come sleep with him. If not, he will open up the truth and tell everyone the kind of snake that she is. So she keep going to this guy's house, having sexual affair with this guy, and they are enjoying each other, coming back to the house to frustrate the first wife, who happened to be the best friend, childhood friend. Now, as she see that everything that she was doing could not work, she planned with the true father of her pregnancy, the true father of her child, to kidnap the girl and go and kill her. And apparently, when the girl first, the friend, the first wife of this handsome guy first got married to this guy, she got pregnant before she tied her womb. She got pregnant and gave birth. And she took the child of the friend, took her to a different township, and then frame up a lie that the child died at birth. Brought up a dead child. Whichever way she did it, she brought a dead child to replace the one that she took from the friend. So the child of the friend was living with this girl's mother's sister, and the mother's sister happened to pass away. So there was no one to take care of this child. So the child was brought back to this girl. Now, this girl didn't know how to introduce this child, knowing very well that this child belonged to the friend. And she saying the truth is going to ruin her the plans of destroying the friend and taking over the marriage. Now, she brought the child to the house, saying it's the mother's sister's child. And the mother's sister passed away. There was no one to take care of him. So he brought him here. They accepted the child. Few days later, the lady fell pregnant because the mother of this wicked girl untied whatever charm she placed on the lady. So the lady fell pregnant. Now, she kidnapped the lady to go and kill the lady. And she knew very well that this guy, that is the true father of her pregnancy, will come out one day to say the truth. So she planned to kill this guy. So he deceived this guy into kidnapping the friend, tying him in a deeper bush with the intention of killing her. And then, after they kidnapped the child, he killed this guy who is the true father of her pregnancy. Now, she went inside the bush to kill this girl. And then the little boy who she brought, claiming that he is the mother's sister's son, saw her the time she was poisoning the mother-in-law's food. So the little child opened up to this handsome guy that I saw my mother put a poison in my grandmother's food, and she asked me not to say anything, if not she will cut off his tongue. So the guy went to approach her, couldn't find her, went to the mother's house, couldn't find her. That was when the mother opened up all the truth to them, and they went in search of the guy who was responsible for her pregnancy. Already she stabbed the guy, and the guy, he was struggling to death. So she opened up where the friend that they kidnapped was tied. So they went over and then rescued her. And she lost the pregnancy. This wicked girl lost the pregnancy there, and then she got blind. So this story is to say to you that know who you call a friend. The person you think you share your secret with, the person you think you call a sister, the person you think is your everything, that you can share all your secret with, is worse, is the devil that you must be afraid of. Thank you, and I hope that you've learned something out of this story and you apply it in your daily life. Thank you very much. Share this video so that anyone out there can learn something out of it. Share this video, like it, click the button, get all the notification of all the new video that will be coming in. Thank you very much. This is Morgan for you. Thank you.